Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to episode number 35. If you go download and check my notes, October 9th edition, ladies and gentlemen. And speaking of October, that's usually when we get our spookiness acquired for the year. And here is something relatively spooky, because if it goes quickly, he changes his everything, and there he is, completely dressed up in a mask and a hood that wasn't there if you look a second ago. But October is our spooky month. We have a pay-per-view coming out tomorrow. Spooktober. Doing it early within the month. And this is our last show, technically, of this quote-unquote modern era. We'll be moving on to the future era after Spooktober. After this video, there will be 11 videos left until the end of GCW season number 3, ending all the way at Destiny. And of course, we'll have 2 pay-per-views left, being Uncensored happening in November and Destiny happening in December. Spooktober will be our very next pay-per-view, where Aaron Unbreakable, the GCW Internet Champion, will be defending his Internet title against EC3, a former Internet Champion. EC3 could be the first ever 2-time Internet Champion, or Aaron Unbreakable could retain his title, continue on down the path as Internet Champion. All of that will be seen tomorrow. Hopefully this goes out on the right time. And if this episode goes out on the right time on Friday, then Saturday mid-afternoon, around 4 to 5, somewhere in that time frame, should be the pay-per-view episodes. We've got a kickoff happening a little bit before the pay-per-view, which will be uploaded as its own separate together video, and then right after that, we'll have the main pay-per-view. We're getting started off here with our matches here tonight. EC3, and like I said, Aaron Unbreakable will be challenging, EC3 will be challenging for the Internet Championship come Spooktober, but Aaron Unbreakable cannot look through J-Stone. He cannot have his head focused on EC3, because J-Stone, still new, hasn't done too much here in GCW yet, still is a force to be reckoned with. He is a Japan talent, and we know how dangerous people from Japan can be, starting off with a rolling clothesline, almost taking the head off of Aaron Unbreakable. These two almost look like two brothers, one being J-Stone being the younger brother and Aaron being the older brother, because of the height difference and the fact that they both have black hair. Relatively similar looking men right here. Aaron Unbreakable in a little bit better shape. Big kick misses. Aaron Unbreakable catches him with a punch to the back, and now a kick after a snapmare there. Aaron Unbreakable, the Internet Champion, of course, the 3rd ever Internet Champion, and it looks like EC3, the 2nd ever Internet Champion, is here to cause the distraction for J-Stone. And he's going for a roll-up. What a roll-up maneuver. One, and a kick-out. Picks him up, slams him down with a takedown. Oh, a big kick right to the, I think it was the neck, the crease of the neck. Now a DDT. EC3 coming and actually staying to help J-Stone. Now we have EC3 and J-Stone taking on Aaron Unbreakable, essentially. EC3 is acting as J-Stone's manager, which means EC3 can help J-Stone win this match in a variety of ways. And this is exactly what J-Stone not only wants, but EC3 wants. Because if Aaron loses to J-Stone, then he won't be in the right mind come Saturday, and could give EC3 the win and pick up his 2nd ever Internet Championship. Another big rolling clothesline there. Out of nowhere, that rolling clothesline being used very spectacularly. Oh, and EC3 climbing into the ring. DDT gets hit. Jay Stone backing off. Now going after the referee. Taking down the referee. EC3 missing with the drop kick. Kick gets caught. Jay Stone trying to use a bit of underhanded tactics, but drop kick looks like it took down Jay Stone there. The manager's EC3 is being ejected by the referee. Jay Stone gets reversed. Now Aaron Unbreakable gets reversed. So EC3 not done though. Now the match has been called. Jay Stone still though going after Aaron Unbreakable. What chaotic end. Ladies and gentlemen, attributing to another match come Spooktober tomorrow, a final showdown between Scott Wilde, Scott Dawson, and Cedric Alexander. These three teams, the Dashing Ones, Cedric Alexander and the Dashing One, will be taking on Scott Wilde and Alex Shelley and FTR. That will be for the championships come tomorrow. Actually, and I feel like I'm having a sneeze, so if I just sneeze, I apologize. But, the current reigning defending tag team champions, FTR, have been champions for quite a while now. They won them back at the 4th of July. 4th of July Bash, because we had a pay-per-view that perfectly lined up on 4th of July. And what a better place for FTR to win to become the inaugural tag team champions, essentially. I'm just looking to see if I can find something, because I can't seem to find it. There it is. Hopefully. Yes, here it is. So if we take a look at the stats here that I have just indiscreetly pulled up on my computer, scroll all the way over to the tag team. Yes, they've held the tag team championships since the 4th of July 2020. It is now currently September 18th. Tomorrow, September 19th, tomorrow here will be September 19th. Shh, that didn't happen. We didn't just break kayfabe. It is currently October 9th. It's currently October 9th and will be October 10th tomorrow, the day of the pay-per-view. Freudian slip, isn't it? Anyway, the day of the pay-per-view tomorrow. Could the tag team champions be in jeopardy? It's the first time defending in a triple threat match, but they've been through quite a few months of defending the championship, so maybe tomorrow won't be any different than any other title defense. And of course, on the chopping block tomorrow, the Internet Championship, EC3, Aaron Unbreakable. The Women's Championship, Io Shirai, Tessa Blanchard will be fighting for that tomorrow. And then, of course, the Best of the Indies Championship, which will be defended in a triple threat match. It shall be Aries, Heath Slater, and Austin Theory taking on in a triple threat match to crown possibly a new Best of the Indies champion. Or Aries, of course, the current reigning and defending champion, could retain the title and he continue on his dominant streak as a champion. He's been champion since June 6th of 2020, and anything's possible. When you hold a championship for so long, you get complacent, and sometimes that can be your downfall. Aries, I fully believe he's become complacent in his being the face of Gulfcoast wrestling. That could always change in a second. In a snap of the finger, you might say. Io Shirai also held the championship the same amount of time as Aries has since June 6th, 2020. She defeated then-champion Shayna Baszler. back at the Clash, I believe it was. The internet champion, the first inaugural, was the dashing one, Chase, held it for 85 days, May 9th to August 1st, which just happened last month. It happened about over a month ago now. The former champion, again, EC3, holding it all the way up until September 5th, which was very recent ago. Aaron Unbreakable, the reigning defending internet champion. He has held it since September 5th, and currently we are in October, kayfabe-wise. October 9th. He hasn't held it for very long. He's held it for just shy over a month, I believe. And then, of course, we have the tag team champions, FTR, which will be defending their championships in a triple threat match tomorrow. And then, of course, the briefcase winner, Kennedy Kid, who will be making his appearance felt here tonight in the main event, which is a tag team match, a tag team match between Heath Slater, Aries, and Austin Theory. They will be trying to put their differences aside to work together tonight in a tag team match against the Family with Kennedy Kid. That will be our main event here tonight. Very next, Io Shirai, has requested time on the mic here. So we will hear from the women's champion, Io Shirai, as well here tonight. I always say tonight. It's really like midday, because that's like when I upload the videos. It's like, I think most high school kids, or most people, I think, are out of school at like 2 something. I was very unlucky, but like 2 something, and I usually do my episodes like at 2:30, 3 o'clock, 3:30. And most adults, I don't know why they'd watch this, but some young adults might. I don't know. Is this interesting to young adults? I'm a young adult, so I would know. And of course, God is in attendance tonight because of the shining light down on the floor. I still find that funny and unfixable. I'm surprised I've stuck in with this for as long as I have. At least the arena, anyway. Tag Team Champions, the inaugural Tag Team Champions, FTR, Scott Dawson, Dash Wilder, or whatever the hell they go by on the independents. I have not been bothered to learn their names. One of them is Hardwood, and the other one is Dax, I think. It's Hardwood and Dax, I think. Or it's Dax Hardwood, and I'm just picking one person and taking their names apart. I don't know. But they were the inaugural Tag Team Champions and have held them, like I said, since July 4th. Tomorrow could be great jeopardy for the Tag Team Champions. Scott Dawson going for a pin on Cedric Alexander. Not even a 2 count. Alexander able to kick out. Of course, Cedric Alexander. Oh, big chop block there. Scott Dawson looking to be on top here in the triple threat match. The pin, Scott Wilde up on the top, or on the outside. Back to what I was saying. Cedric Alexander made his debut, I believe it was at Old Wounds, giving the Dashing One the win to retain then his Internet Championship. Forming a tag team since then, and a big Falcon Arrow by Scott Dawson, sending Alexander to the outside. Scott Wilde now just raining down the fist on Scott Dawson. Just two Scotts in the same wrestling ring is very difficult to just grasp. One is a Scott Wilde and the other one's a Scott Dawson. Elbows right to the Vulcan Death Grip area of the shoulders. Kick to the midsection and a spike DDT by Dawson. Goes for the pin. Cedric Alexander, though, there to save the match. Back to the outside up on the apron. Getting back in the ring now, Scott Dawson trying to make Scott Wilde tap out. Cedric Alexander again there to save the matchup for his team. The person who wins this triple threat match will gain momentum going into the pay-per-view. Immediately going for the pin. 1, 2, and 3. Cedric Alexander taking taking the opportunity, sending Scott Dawson out of the ring, taking advantage over the downed and out Scott Wilde. Great move, great just idea to do that there by Cedric Alexander. Congratulations, Cedric Alexander. Congratulations, Alexander and Chase, giving them great bouts of momentum heading into the pay-per-view. We will see you next when Io Shirai asks for some time, and here comes Io Shirai, the women's champion. The women's champion, Io Shirai. She's out here. She's got some business to take care of. What could the women's champion have to say? Just knock something over. But who cares? The women's champion's out here. The women's champion, Io Shirai, like I've said before, defeated Shayna Baszler. The inaugural women's champion, I should say. Picking up the championship in June 6th of 2020, Io Shirai did. And here she is, all the way October 9th. Okay, GCW Universe, I'm not going to beat around the bush. There are some people out there that need to get schooled, and schooled real hard. Tonight, we're going to handle some business, whether these people like it or not. Io Shirai, like I said, having some business to take care of. The women's champion coming out here to handle business and not to play around. Everyone in the back knows better than to mess with me. Yet, there's a particular superstar that has been running her mouth for far too long and far too often. And I've had just about enough. Io Shirai, the women's champion, possibly talking about her challenger come Saturday, Tessa Blanchard. Formerly the women's Impact World Champion, Tessa Blanchard. Tessa Blanchard, I want you to march yourself to this ring right now. You're going to stand in front of this entire GCW universe, and we're going to talk, and we're going to talk. You're going to listen to what I have to say, and that's final. I like saying that. I like doing that because it's fun to do. Yeah. Women's champion Io Shirai calling out former Impact World Champion Tessa Blanchard. I wish WWE would buy GCW for me, so I could just charge them an arbitrary amount of money and they could buy it from me. It wouldn't really change much. They would just have the video game rights to my game that they sold me. So I sold them back their game for an arbitrary amount of money. Oh, they would own I don't even own the trademark to Gulfcoast Wrestling. So let me buy that first and then WWE come and ask. How about that? Anyway, former Impact World Champion Tessa Blanchard. Just showing reruns of my episodes on the WWE Network. I'm sorry, well, let's talk. The crowd knows when I come out here to the ring, I mean business. And if I come to the ring, there's already another superstar, then it ends in one of two ways. Either things going good, my way, or things going bad, your way. I mean, Tessa Blanchard definitely does have a track record. Not making too many friends, especially. Impressive. Not every superstar is willing to meet me head on in the ring. But you're different. You've got initiative. You've got guts. So let's see if you can hold your composure and keep them in, or if I'm just going to spill them. Io Shirai definitely has the right to be cocky. Defeated then women's champion, undefeated women's champion, just about Shayna Baszler. Now gone on to have an incredible run as women's champion. That's a bird. I was watching you from the back, and I was suddenly inspired to not only stop looking at you there, but also make it so no one here has to look at you anymore. Tonight takes you seriously from looking like that. I kind of missed the point on that one, I believe. You really think you can just come out here and get the better of me? I don't want to mock your intelligence based on how you carry yourself, and yet sometimes if it talks like a duck and quacks like a duck, quack, 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 mother... I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm trying to be energetic. Is it working? Thought that was someone talking in my house. I'm home alone. I have the TV on, so I can hear the audio. At least I can say that I've earned everything that I've gotten here. Other people spend so much time sucking up to management and double-crossing fingers. What about you? I wonder if you remember how to fight well. Well, this girl does me. If you really want to fight, I guess I can always clear my calendar to embarrass you in front of the GCW universe. I like to think that that's a bit of a hobby of mine. It's a 2-for-1, 2 entertaining them and win. Entertaining them and winning, yeah. Okay, and for some reason it didn't process correctly in my head, so I had to reset. Is that Scottish? I don't know. Anyway. Tessa Blanchard walking away from the women's champion, coming back with a slap to Io Shirai. Both women looking like they're going to brawl here in the ring. The women's champion, the number 1 contender for the women's championship, Tessa Blanchard, Io Shirai. We're getting it here starting early. Remember, y'all do have a match tomorrow, so don't kill yourselves. But can we get the ref down here, though? Like, that's a pretty important match. Ref, alright, Hurricane Rana by Io Shirai. There is no referee, but guarantee you if there's a cutscene that pops up, the referee will spontaneously spawn. Quickly going to turn around, grab my DS, because it's done charging. I'm going to put it up here with me. Oh, big uppercut by the women's champion, definitely getting the best of Tessa Blanchard. Now the knees to the midsection of Tessa Blanchard. Still no ref. Axe handle gets reversed. Tessa Blanchard with a clothesline. And then there's the ref. Clothesline. What could happen next? We move on to our main event of the evening. And we're starting over. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event of the evening. That's going to be some fucked up editing on my part, isn't it? Weird cuts, just ignore them. Here we are. This is the first time this has happened. I'm trying to think of what I said the fuck before. Connor is a really great technician and wrestler in this ring. Just has been in more of tag team matches and not been able to showcase that in a one-on-one environment. But Aries, the champion, also a technician. Most people call him the Brawler because he is just a straight-out fist-to-face kind of guy. He kind of just does whatever the hell he wants, whenever the hell he wants. We've definitely seen a transformation since the first time we saw Aries. Aries just recently returned to wrestling altogether. The last time anyone had seen him was back in 2016, returning here in 2020 to Gulfcoast Wrestling, WWE type style. And, Jared Wyatt with a tag and going right to the arm of Aries. Aries, dominant for his return here to 2020. Been a champion for most of the year. He won his championship June 6th, I believe it was. Now Kennedy Kid gets the tag in an old rivalry, old friendship. Kennedy Kid, Aries, these two guys teamed together back to fight Noam Dar and The Miz back many, many moons ago. Kennedy Kid went up against Noam Dar it was in a triple threat match against The Miz, Jay White, and of course Kennedy Kid to find out who's the number 1 contender. Kennedy Kid won, so it went to Noam Dar. Noam Dar cheated at the first pay-per-view, giving Noam Dar making him retain the title, and then it went to the next pay-per-view, and which was Brawl for All. Kennedy Kid versus Noam Dar. Noam Dar just defeated Kennedy Kid, and Kennedy Kid has been at the top. Been in that main event picture since then, really. Going to the Clash, returning at the Clash after a bout with Cassius Ohno, I believe it was, or that might have been before. I don't remember. He returned to the Clash. He returned to the Clash after not being seen for a while after losing to Noam Dar at Brawl for All. Returned, picked up the briefcase, and has held that briefcase ever since. Got my story a bit mixed up, but I got there in the end. The big overhanded punches to Kennedy Kid now just choking him out. This is the first time Aries has been in a match with against 3 people and with 2 other partners. He's been in a tag match before with Kenny the Kid against Noam Dar and The Miz, I believe. That might be subject to fact check. Slaps away the hand. Kenny the Kid, just an all-around great wrestler in the ring. It's honestly quite a travesty that Kenny the Kid hasn't picked up the championship yet. But with that briefcase, he definitely can. Any chance he can to pick up that championship, he very much will. Now just Austin Theory, just a punch right to the ribcage. Aries tagged in Austin Theory. Kenny the Kid throwing Austin Theory into the corner, tagging in Connor. Drop toe hold into an elbow drop. Now tagging in Jared Wyatt, the family, and Kenny the Kid making very good tags here tonight, in and out. Austin Theory with a snapmare taking down Jared Wyatt, but Jared Wyatt with a big elbow right to the side of the head. Irish whip right into the corner. Elbow. I think Jared Wyatt might have been busted open there on that one. Tilt-a-whirl slam there by Theory. Oh God. Heath Slater and Aries teleport in the ring. Going for an off-the-top rope powerbomb. Is nobody else in the family gonna bother to try to stop it? No? Okay. Now the powerbomb to Jared Wyatt. Oh my gracious, what was that? Connor saving the match, the ref just not here? There's the ref. I thought the ref like glitched and just disappeared. And I'm like, well, this will be a very long match, won't it? I've already been recording for 13 minutes, and as you can tell, the match has not been going for 13 minutes. Suplex there by Theory now. Jared Wyatt really gotten the piss taken out of him here. Tags in Heath Slater now. Theory gonna want to step out. There we go. Elbows to the top of the head now. I'm not gonna yawn. I'm not gonna yawn. I'm not gonna yawn. I'm not gonna yawn. It's 12:06. I need to get to GameStop after this is done recording. Big suplex there by Jared Wyatt. Takes him down. Now just the open palmed punches to the head of Slater. And now an armbar. Will Heath Slater tap out? If Heath Slater tapped out, I'm sure Theory and Aries would be very pissed off. Slater, though, able to get out of it with the punches to the head of Jared Wyatt. This is the first time these two have ever met in a ring. This is the first time any of these guys have met in a ring, I believe. Big punch there, taking down Slater. To the outside these guys go, which is never good for my games, because I always have to pause and bring them back in the ring before the count of 10. And here we go. I don't know why they always say they go outside the ring and they stay outside the ring. They never really want to go inside of the ring. Punch takes down Heath Slater. Ref at a count of 4. You might want to maybe making y'all okay. Shut up, cat! I don't want to hear you right now. Going for a suplex on the outside. Ref at a count of 6. When did I miss the count of 5? 7. Great job, Slater. Heath Slater taking down the referee. And with an inverted power slam. I guess that works. Heath Slater going right back after Jared Wyatt, but Jared Wyatt with a reversal. Now a forearm right to the face. Stomp right to the arm. Now an elbow to the back of Slater. And now Jared Wyatt, you can see the cut right under his eyes. Okay, now we're going for another triple shield powerbomb. This time to Heath Slater. Triple powerbomb to Slater, Gator. Both men stepping back outside of the ring, going for the pin. Aries in the ring too. And Aries, I don't know why I had trouble saying Aries. Aries saves the day and the match. Going for a takedown. Slater with a reversal. Clothesline takes down Wyatt. Wyatt's going to need to make a tag here. He makes the tag to Connor. Now it's Connor. Heath Slater gets reversed. Irish whip into the corner of his own. Tags in Theory, leaving Aries still outside. Theory now jumping on the arm of Connor. Big power slam there by Theory. Went for a punch, got reversed. Clothesline over the top rope. Here we fucking go again. I wonder how many times this could happen in a match. Like, legitimately. El picks him up by his arm. Back. Big tilt. Swam. Just go back in the ring, for God's sakes. There's more availability in the ring if you just go back in the fucking ring. Ref at count of 4 now. God bless you, child. Connor back in the ring, going after the ref again, trying to just stop the count, slow it down by any means. Not wanting to lose the match or win the match via countout, which is a very respectable thing to do. Connor going in with a clothesline kind of takes down Theory. Picks him back up now. Puts him on his shoulders. Drops him down right on the back. Kick to the midsection, gets reversed. Theory picks him up with a power bomb. Connor gonna have to fight back here against Theory. Theory, a very proficient wrestler in this ring. Another clothesline, taking him down. Not allowing him to crawl over and make the tag, but Theory gets the reversal anyway. Gets reversed with a spike right to the back. Irish whip now into Connor's corner. That sounds like a strange thing to say. Gets reversed now. Irish whip into the corner of his own again. Connor, though, with a reversal. Just being reversal fest. Right between Aries and Slater with a knee to the back of Theory. Still not letting him crawl to his teammates. Irish whip into his corner. Double team. Tags in Kennedy Kid. Irish whip. Back body drop to Theory. Connor going back to the outside now. Big clothesline there. Camera zooms back in now. Kick to the midsection of Kennedy Kid. Theory with a big bomb there. The pin. 1, 2, and Connor saves the match, but Aries gives him what for? Theory just waiting for Aries to get out of the ring, saying, I don't need your help to win this. Kennedy Kid with a reversal. Elbow right to the face of Theory. Theory just picks up Kennedy Kid like a child. Slams him in the corner. Slams him across the ring now. Throws him across the ring, I should say. Kennedy Kid gets the reversal. Hurricane Rana takes down Theory. Theory, though, right back to his feet. Misses with a big kick. Gets the kick that time. Oh, right to the side of the head. Now a submission. Oh my goodness. A devastating submission, but Connor slides in the ring to save the match. Theory would have definitely had that match put away there if it was not for Connor. Picking him back up now. Theory gets reversed by Kennedy Kid with a knee right to the midsection. Oh, spinning back fist. A clothesline takes down Kid. Theory just a seriously proficient wrestler in this ring. The pin, 1, 2, and a kick out by Kid though. Kennedy Kid with a big kick out there. Still progressing this match, Kennedy Kid grabs Austin Theory into a power bomb. The pin, 1, 2, Aries there makes the save. Aries not wanting to lose this match, made most of the saves here. Gets reversed by Theory. Now Kennedy Kid reverses Theory. Midsection, throws him back in the corner. Jared Wyatt makes the save, tags himself in on Kennedy Kid. Goes right after Austin Theory now. Big power bomb there, around the back of the neck of Theory. Jared Wyatt with a kick to the midsection. Picks him up. Brainbuster to Theory. Jared Wyatt hitting some moves of doom here. Spear! The spear right to Austin Theory. Now the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out. I think Theory just got the kick out before Slater was able to make the save. Connor not looking like he wants to tag in. Jared Wyatt, Theory now. Theory gets the reverse on Wyatt. Grabs him by the leg. Drops him on his leg. Hurting both legs there. Kick to the midsection now. Chicken wing position. Oh! Suplex is here by Jared Wyatt, not letting go. One more for good measure right on the face of Theory. Theory though trying to crawl over to his teammates, tags in Heath Slater. Both men went for a forearm. Both men missed. Right to the arm. Submission, an armbar on Slater. Will Slater tap out? Definitely working on the arm of Slater there. Big punch there. Takes him into the corner. Stomps now. Jared Wyatt gets the reversal. Gets reversed. Kick to the midsection. Jared Wyatt with a snap suplex to Heath Slater. This match is getting interesting. Hitting some fast moves. Another snap suplex to Heath Slater by Jared Wyatt. Kicks, the punches, the combinations, the knees. The spinning leg takes Heath Slater's legs out from under him. Tags in Kennedy Kid now. Kennedy Kid taking the time to throw an arm in the air. Taking the time to showboat for some reason between the ropes. Betwixt the ropes. Kennedy Kid maybe trying to signify that this could be the end for Heath Slater. Big spinning slap. Now a clothesline. And the mirror image of Austin Theory. Kennedy Kid just taunting Heath Slater. Just staring at him. Still taunting, but staring at him. Picks him up, kick to the midsection. Irish whip by Heath Slater. I will not yawn. I won't yawn. I'm not going to do it. I didn't do it. Aries now finally makes a tag back into the match. An elbow drop right to the back of Kennedy Kid. Aries punching him down to the mat. Irish whip into the ropes, almost taking out the referee. Well, maybe if he would just get the frick out of the way. Just hangs him upside down. Just knocks Connor off the apron right in front of Jared Wyatt. No one's going to do anything, of course, because that would just be rude. And a from coast to coast with Daphne Blake right to the head of Kennedy Kid. Big move there. The crowd on their feet. This could be the end of the match. 1, 2, and Jared Wyatt saved the match. Aries doing a bit of taunting of his own now. You're going to want to, like, knock the other people off the apron and then go for a pin. I know that's, like, ridiculous, Nate, but it's Kennedy Kid with a kip up. Try saying Kennedy Kid with a kip up. And I hope kip up isn't spelt with a K. Because if not, we in some deep shit. Big pile driver to the champion. Big old pile Travis. Spinning back fist gets reversed with a knee to the midsection. Running knee gets reversed. Drop kick takes Aries, knocks him right down in front of Heath Slater. Heath Slater does not like that. Kennedy Kid. Big power bomb there. Heath Slater. Kennedy Kid calling for it done. I said Heath Slater calling for it done. Kennedy Kid calling for it done. Aries just down and out. This is the first time Aries has been in a match where he's had to face 3 different competitors. At least as champion, anyway. Big chop. Fang chop. Gets DDT'd for his troubles. The champ makes the tag to Theory. Oh, big running knee there. Takes out Kid. Heath Slater, Theory, and Aries working pretty well here together. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Austin Theory, Heath Slater, and Aries pick up the win in our main event here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Big play, a holla holla move is made here tonight. Momentum gains into their pay-per-view match tomorrow. Looking forward to tomorrow's pay-per-view, as you all should be. Thank you for joining us. This was episode number 11, up until the end of the series. Thank you for joining us. We will see you tomorrow.